This is a kind of a fun little question. I actually really like it. That's because it's an easy question to get if you study the picture carefully. And I know we don't normally like to use pictures to describe stuff, but the question tells us that we're allowed to. It says a battleship simultaneously fires two shells at enemy ships. If the shells follow the trajectories, the parabolic trajectories as shown, which hits the ship first? Or which ship gets hit first? So I have path A and path B. Well, the one that gets hit the first, since they both start at the ground, and they both end at the ground, they're both on level heights, this one goes farther, but this one goes higher. We're going to see if there's a difference between the two. So I'm going to go through, and I've done enough of these problems that I tend to remember that if we don't know the muzzle velocities of these things, that a lot of times we're going to use the y equals y naught plus v naught yt plus 1/2 ayt squared. We're going to use the y position information to figure out what is the time that it's in the air. I know that it starts at a time of, or I know that it ends at a height and starts at a height of 0. So 0 equals 0. Plus our v naught y. This is a positive value because it's shooting in the positive y direction. And I know it's in a negative 1/2 gt squared. Negative g because I'm in the downward direction for my acceleration. This just says that the initial velocity of the object is equal to 1/2 gt squared. The higher the initial muzzle velocity in the vertical direction, the more time that it goes. This also can be related back to this original equation. If I look at the maximum height, the higher the initial velocity, the higher it's going to go. So really, the one that has the largest initial velocity is going to be the one that has the largest height, largest max height, which means the largest one with the initial velocity is the largest max height, and the largest one with the max height is actually the one that stays in the air longest. So our correct answer is not A. A is the one that gets hit second. It's the one that's in the air the furthest. Answer B is the correct answer because it's the one that has the shortest amount of time. Even though it's a really, really long arc, it's just going really fast over the ground. It's up-down motion, which is really governed by nothing more than an initial condition and how fast gravity can turn it around. Well, if it goes high, gravity took a lot longer to cause this object to return back to the Earth. So lowest height, the trajectory is the one that hits the target first.